guys, this is Talia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming to share with you my plans for 2025 for cross stitching. So far 2024, it hasn't been that bad. I mean, I had not stitched every single day, not every single month, but I have done pretty damn good. If I give you a quickly overview of my stitching journey this year, so as of November, what's today? 24. So as of November 22nd, that was the last day that I stitched. I have stitched 53,933 stitches over 85 days for 226 hours on 89 projects, and I started 59 projects, and I have finished 11 projects. So compared to previous years, and I still got, the remaining of November and December to add more stitches, but compared to all these other years since I started in 2018, I think 2024 has been the more year that I have stitched practically the whole year. There's been months that I haven't stitched. Maybe there's been like 2 months that I haven't stitched. Other than that, I have stitched, not every day, but I have stitched some. So I'm not complaining. I think it's been a great year. Like I said, compared to Rocky, stop it. He's trying to. I have a bag of popcorn in the chair and the table next to the stitching chair. He's sitting in the stitching chair. So he's trying to grab the bag of popcorn because he loves popcorn, and we share the popcorn bar. And right now he's sick. He has like a stomach flu, so I'm not giving him anything, only his food and some pumpkin to fix his stomach. So he's smelling the bag. But anyway, like I said, 2024 is been a good year, even though I have not stitched the whole 365 days. But it's okay because this is not a race. This is a hobby. And I stitch either when I could or when I feel like it. I don't push myself to do it if I'm not feeling it. And that's the way it is. So this year I have been using different things to keep track, which I don't think is working. The first thing that I did, let me grab it over here, is this board where I was gonna put, when I stitch on something, all my whips are listed here, and when I stitch in it, I was supposed to mark, so then I glance, I could see which I touched and which I didn't. It didn't last. I didn't keep up with it. I forgot to do it when I finished stitching, and then the next day I would not remember what I stitched. Even though I had it in my planner, I still never went back to the board. I did it at the beginning, but then I didn't do it. I did use my app every single day, so that stayed. I had a 2024 planner that I purchased. I was going to get the 2025 one, but I decided not to. And then I have another planner that this is created by me, where I list, and my whip code pages are there, and when I list my whips, my new stars and stuff like that. I didn't keep up with it. The only thing that I keep up was every time I started a new whip, I put it, because my whips is a numerical system. So when I add a whip, so then like the last one that I added was 145, so I know which one is next. I might continue this, I don't know, but in 2025, I'm going to go digital completely. So that's why I didn't buy the planner, because I'm going to use Notion. I really like Notion because Notion, I have all my whips there. It's easy to add, keep track what number is next, because it's all listed there. I could search. I could add pictures, like when I do my end of end of year whip parade, I am going to throw pictures, and those pictures I am going to add them to that whip in Notion with, like, I will put last whip parade 2024. So when I do my mid-year whip parade in 2025, I could get that picture and put how it ended in 2024 and how far it's going in 2025. So I am going to do that in Notion. Notion, I have a template that I purchased for somebody else because I'm not Notion savvy. I could create like galleries and stuff like that. I'm starting to put all my I can show you because I'm recording with my app. I don't think I have Notion in my phone. I use my iPad to record, and that's what I use for Notion. So I cannot show you. Maybe I could show you. I could do a video of that later upstairs. That I could put my phone overhead and show my iPad. So I am gonna do that. I'm gonna do that so you could see how I organize in Notion. I bought the template from somebody else. I could link you who I bought it from when I do that video. Like I say, I'm not Notion savvy. I'm trying to figure it out. Even though I figured out something the other day, because I think I created how I'm gonna work next year, but then I wanted it to. I'm gonna put gold stitching for next year, so I did like a template, and then I had to Google how to do a formula in Notion, and I was able to do it. So I feel so proud of myself because I'm gonna do like goals, the stitches that I have, the stitches that I added. So I want those stitches that I added subtract from the gold stitches, so it could tell me how many stitches I have for that. I'm not math savvy, guys. Math is not my forte, and it's funny. I work as a medical billing, but the program that I use give me all the math that I need. I am terrible in math. So I was able to do that. So I'm very proud of myself, and thanks to Google and thanks to Reddit for the answers. But I was able to do that. So I am going to use Notion for everything. So what I did, I bought this one right here. This is $1.50 planner because I need to, and I could have used a notebook, but I saw it was cute, and it was $1.50. So it has stickers. I don't use the stickers. It has the monthly. If I want to pre-plan the monthly, which I don't do, I used to do that. I don't do that no more. So it has the monthly on the front, and then it has the weekly. So like I stitch at 9 and I finish late. So I just gonna write down like I do here. This is what I do all the time in my planner. Is I write down what I stitched, the time, and the stitches that I did. And at the beginning I was transferring to Notion, but I fell off the wagon, and that when I started using the app, I stopped. But I really want to keep track in Notion. So that's what I'm going to do in 2025. So I'm just going to write down here what I work. And then the next day, if I had time that night, I will add it to Notion. If not, I would do it, prior to the floss tube. So I could keep track of everything in there. So that's how the tools. And I'm still going to continue using my iPad, my app that I use for stitching, and where I have all my whips there, and I could track the logs. I've been using this all year, and I really like it. So like here, you could see the logs. It tells you all the things. The same thing will tell you Notion, but in Notion I see the whole year at glance. So I'm gonna do both Notions and the app. That's the only things that I'm gonna work on. And then I just because the app tells you everything also of how you use. I love this app. I think these are the best $6 that I have spent because I really like it. and he's keep doing upgrades and stuff like that, and it's working good. So that's all the tools that I'm going to be using to keep track of. Wow, and also in Notion, I'm going to keep track of all my floss, my fancy floss, because I already started. I'm going to throw a picture of the floss, and I have it divided by dyers and all that stuff. So I will do a video on my Notion coming up. Not today, but it will come. Maybe during the weekend I'll do it. So okay, so how I work this year. This year I work like pulling papers from the thing and working on whatever came. I didn't have no goal setting. I didn't have nothing. I did not get to touch all my whips, my old whips. I did start a lot. How much I had started so far? I forgot. See, my mind is terrible. I think I had started 59 projects. Yeah, I have started 59 projects. Not as much as I have. I have a thing where I moved them. I divide them now. So these are all my new stars, which I have 140 something new stars. These are my regular whips, which I divide them by my Christmas whips. I divided by season. Well, my Christmas and my winter are out because those are the ones I'm going to be working in December. But I got my spring whips, my summer whips, which I don't have much. I got it. My Valentine whips, my Easter whips. Only have 2 Easter whips. That's so sad. And then I got my Halloween whips. So I divided my whips by season because that's something that I want to do next year. Because I want to have seasonal items ready. So like in January, I'm going to work at my Valentine thing. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I divided my width by season. So like that, if I want to work in Valentine, I come here and pull my Valentine, which are sad. All I have is 3 whips that I want to work in January. And then the ones that doesn't have like fancy ladies, they are not seasonal and stuff like that, they are here, my current whips. But that's how I divided my whips. And then this is all my new ones, which I have a whole bunch of patterns that I'm going to add for 2025. So I'm going to show you today which are all those patterns. So these are my regular new stars that I will pull for this every week. And then I have my Christmas whip. Those are the ones that I'm going to... sorry about that. This thing was hard. These are the things that these are the whips that I have for Christmas that I'm going to work in December. And these are Christmas new stars that I want to work in December. So I divided I think it's easier like that to find what I need. Even though that with Notion, I could, because I have all my whips categorized, I could search Christmas whips and everything comes out. But with that, I pull, so like that. And then what I'm going to change next year coming up is like I said, I was working and everything. I didn't get to touch all my whips. And that's very loud, that whatever it is, a plane or whatever. So what I decided to do next year is I'm gonna work quarterly. That I got closer because I'm gonna show you all the whips that I'm gonna work. And that. So I'm gonna work quarterly stitching. I did this form, and so I have 140. Well, when I did this, I had 140. So I divide that, and it was 35 widths per per quarter. So the first quarter is going to be January, February, and March. And so I already did that. So I'm going to do for February. It will be more because I have more new stars. It will change by quarterly according to how many new stars I start. Then I had to add it to my WIP. But for the first quarter, I am going to work with 35 WIPs. I am going to focus in 7 pieces. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm going to try to focus in them and at least work on them. I don't know. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it. And then I also have a little section here for possible finishes. So we'll see. So I am going to start showing you guys. Oh, and then I have my little basket here with these are my 4 WIPs that I'm working on. So I have my 35 quarterly WIPs right here. So I will put for this one. And then I have my focus pieces. I think how I'm going to do it is it is 7 pieces that I'm going to focus. But I am going to focus 1 piece a week. So I put one right. Let's see which one is going to be focused this week that I'm playing. So let's see. It's going to be... if I could open this thing. It's going to be Foregone, my favorite one. So for this week, I will work only in Foregone. And then next week, I change it like that. And monthly... this will be like the monthly houses, the monthly bitty bows, and the monthly rolls that I'm going to work on. So I got my little basket to pull from, all set and ready. These are my 4 WIPs, which I'm working on them, so I don't need... I'm going to put this over here with all my WIPs so they don't get messed up. So that is that. You gotta be organized. When you have this many WIPs going at once, you need to be organized. And I'm gonna add a whole bunch of more patterns that I'm gonna share with you guys, my possible new stars in 2025. So I already have 140 something. So this is another stack that I really, 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 really want to start. But let's start with I'm going to be reaching over here because there's 35 bags that I didn't know where. I didn't have a basket to put them. So that's why I got closer to the thing. So I'm going to be reaching to the side and behind me and this thing to reach that. And then you see here, I put a stickers that say quarterly WIPs. So when I'm finished in March with these ones are going to go back to here. And then I will put whatever many is going to go over here. And then my goal, every one of them has a goal. I created some goal slips. I create forms for everything. I love to create forms. So I have a goal slip in it, and it tells me the goal that I have for that piece, for that quarterly. They are going to be only allowed to come out 2 times. If I think I could touch them 2.5 days. So but they only will come out 2 times, and then once that come out, they're not allowed to come out unless I already had touched all of them. If I had touched all 35, then the ones that I had touched twice, and we still have time. Depends if I work every day for those 3 months, I might be able to touch them more than twice. But for now, the way I work right now is they only go allowed to come out twice. After that, they go aside. I'm going to put them in a little bag, and they will be in timeout until the rest of the other ones are touched. And after those are touched and it still had time in that quarter, we bring all of them again and we pull again, and whatever comes out, comes out. That's how I am going to work it this month. Work it 2 times, then put aside. The other thing that I want to do, that I want to implement in 2025 is, so I think I'm gonna do a schedule for cross stitching. So out of 7 days, I know Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I could work night a lot in the night because I could stay up late. Especially Friday and Saturday. Sunday I could stitch every day until 12 or 12:30 because I don't go to sleep until later unless I'm very, very tired, then I go to sleep early. But if not, I'm watching TV until 1 o'clock in the morning and then go to sleep and get up at 7 and go to work and do it all over again. I'm used to that. I am a night owl. So I'm used to that. My body is used to sleep a couple of hours a day, especially unless in the weekend I need to sleep my 10 hours in the weekend. But during the week, I'm used to go to sleep at 1 o'clock, get up at 7, and go do that. So I'm laying in bed watching TV. Sometimes I sit here and watch Friends until 12:30, until my daughter gets home. My daughter gets home mostly around 1 o'clock in the morning from work. So I wait until she's home, then I go to bed. So I could stitch a lot Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and some if I stitch anyway. But I want to do 4 days of stitching. I'm writing it down too, so I could remember what I'm saying. I want to do 4 days of stitching, and then I want to do a day for quilting, a day 1 day for quilting, right? For the English paper piercing quilting that I'm learning. 1 day for quilting, 1 day for diamond painting, because I have some diamond paintings that I need to get to do so I could have them hang in my house. I have some beautiful Paris diamond paintings that I want to do. And then 1 day for sewing, like regular sewing. I have a lot of fabric. I have some project bags that I want to do. I have some garments that I want to do. I want to do some palazzo pants and some skirts. That I have the patterns and I have the fabric, but I need to assign a day to it. There's too many craft that I do, and also I need to do, so I don't know, but I need also to scrapbook. So for scrapbook, I could do scrapbook Saturdays during the day. Saturday during the day, I could do scrapbook. And I'm going back to my monthly crop. So, if I only could scrapbook once a month, that is fine, because the crop is always a weekend. So whatever I could do that weekend, that is good. So I'm not worried about that. So that's the plans that I have. Let's see how it works. So let's start with the 35 widths. So the first one, it is My Heart is Fat. It is a Teresa Cougar that I started. I started this on Stitch Mania 24 on 5/26/24. I am doing it in a 14 count Aida, and this is all I have. So I don't have much done on this. So that's all I have. And my goal, you see I have a little quarter stitching web. So my goal, it has 145 stitches already done. So my goal is 1,000 stitches. So once those 1,000 stitches, or the 2 times that is supposed to be touched, whatever comes first, I want to reach the goal, but whatever comes first, either the 2 times that I stitched it, or I reach the goal. If I reach the goal right away, so it still goes away onto the next one, onto all the 35 widths I stitched. Remember, I'm still going to do new stars with this. New stars are going to be 100 stitches. So I need to have 100 stitches to be a good start. So new stars is gonna be 100 stitches, and then that. So the next one that I am gonna work on. These are mostly the ones that I'm touching now. Is most of the ones that I didn't touch on 2024. So I am gonna work on this. This is by Lone Dog. It's called that. I call it crossword, but you know that's what it means in that language. So I want to work on that. I am doing this in a 18 count Ada by Big Stitch Me called Loose Wine. I started this one on 2/29/20 as the leap year saw. So this was supposed to be done on 2024, but I never worked on it. So now I'm aiming to finish it by the next leap year. So, and I'm using Etoile for this. I'm using the white Etoile and the black Etoile. What I'm using for this piece. And the goal, I have this in Pattern Keeper. So if I have it in Pattern Keeper, I gave it percentage goal. I didn't write down what is the percentage that is right now. And let me see, hold on. Hold please. Let me grab my other tablet for Pattern Keeper. Okay, so I have a Acer tablet. This is so old. This tablet was I had it when I used to be my mother home attendant, and it's dead. Oh no, it's not. And it was given to us by that, and it doesn't have nothing. All I have is Pattern Keeper here. I'm not an Android person. This tablet was I could log in information, the time, and all that stuff. So, and I never used it until I Pattern Keeper, and I said, oh, I have an Android tablet that I had never used. It was in the box in a drawer because I'm not an Android person. And when I discovered Pattern Keeper, I was like, oh, I had that thing. I've been meaning to get another one, but this one works fine. Another thing that I want to do in 2025 is learn Mark SP, whatever that thing is. I tried it. I didn't give it the time to learn the program because that's an iPad and I could put all patterns there. So I'm thinking of doing that. The only thing is that you got to purchase that. You got to pay for that pattern every year for that program. And Pattern Keeper is only one. But Pattern Keeper is only mainly for full coverage. With that one, every PDF pattern I could add, or I could throw pictures and add it and count my stitches and all that stuff. So that's my goal for 2025 is to learn that program. So let me see. Right now I am at 0.167%. So almost 2%. So my goal is to take it to 3%. And this is the fabric, and this is all I have. I mean, I have not worked in this thing for this 2 years, maybe 2 years. I have not touched that. So that is my starting point. That is 405 stitches, and that is what I have in that one. I love that fabric. So that is my Lone Dog. So that one is, I gotta put them back so I won't make a mess in here. So I am gonna be reaching to the side. So the next one that I'm gonna do is Krusty's Nation. I started this in 3/26/20. I am doing it in a 14 count. Nope. 18 count Ada. It doesn't have the color. Antique white. This is my starting point. And my goal for this one is finish this lady and 2 other people. So this is the pattern. So it's finish that lady and do these 2 other people. That is my goal for that one and this one. We'll see how it goes. But I think giving it goals, it makes it more exciting and it makes you want to work on it. Maybe. Okay, the next one. Oh, let's go a little faster because there's a lot of them, and then I have all the other things to show you. The next one is Jardine Privé Marquise. I love this piece. I am making some changes to this. I changed the green for pink. I started this on 327.20. It was 16. It's a 16 count ivory by Hobby Lobby. I don't have how many stitches I've done. I can't find where I have it. So I don't have a starting goal, a starting thing, or how many stitches are in here. But my goal is to do 1,000 stitches. I will count it later, but not right now. Before I start, I will count the stitches so I could have the stitching done, and then and a quarter how many stitches I added if I didn't finish the goal. So, but I will count them later, not right now. When I was doing this, I didn't think about it to count them. So that is my Marquise. I love that piece and I can't wait to see more of it. And it doesn't look that I work. I have this in on my whips. I didn't touch it on 2024. I did touch it in 2023, I think, for my 55 by 55. I think I touched it, but I didn't touch it on 2024. That's another thing that I could keep track easily in Notion, because I will put year 2024 and it tells me all the whips that I touch on 2024. I'm not trying to sell you no program. I don't get a penny from Notion. Notion is free to use, and the template, like I say, I purchased for somebody else. So I'm not selling you nothing. It's just a program that is very good. I just did that one. I just pull it 30. Okay, I need to push 32. Okay. The next one is another one that I love. It's by In Circle. It's Reflection of Paris. I am doing monochromatic. I'm using 605, I think it is, by 602 by Dimension. That's my favorite pink color. Again, not touching 2024. I am doing it in a touch of blue by and the silver. This is supposed to be silver, but it looks blue to me. This is all I have so far. So I have, this is another one that I don't have a stitch count. I do have it in my digital planner. I am going to sit down and look for them for the digital planners that I used previously. So I have a good chunk on this one. I have this corner completely done. So my goal is 1,000 stitches to it too. I can't wait to have this done, but like every other piece of mine, I can't wait to have it done, but it's not happening quick enough. So that is my Reflection of Paris. The next one is It's a freebie that I got when the pandemic. So it's this freebie right here. That's all I have. I don't have a cover. This one was not touched in 2024 either. I started this on 4/30/20 for the hashtag Be Well and Stitch that was going around during the pandemic and Instagram. So that was the hashtag Be Well and Stitch, and that's when I started it. This is another one that I don't have a stitch count, but my goal to this one is to finish it. I don't have much left. All I have to do is fill out the house, the roof. I mean, it's a lot. It's still a lot. I still got a lot. But my goal is to finish it. So that's all I have so far. I don't have a stitch count. This one has a lot on it. So it's finish the roof, fill out the house, finish the girl. The girl is halfway done. And the wards. And the wards are quick, so it's mainly the house is big to finish, to fill out. So that's my goal, to finish it. So we'll see. I mean, if I touch it only twice, there's no way that I could finish it. We'll see. We'll see what happened with this one. Oh, almost finished, right? So that's 33. That one was not touched in 2024. Then my next one is which ones I have to take out. My next one is this one, which I love. This one was touched previously. I love this. This is a full coverage. This was touched twice in 2024. It was touched on twice in February. So this one got a little love in 2024. I started this on 4/10/20, and my goal is 1,500 stitches because this is a printed kit, so it's easy. I don't have to count, so it's easier to stitch. It's faster to stitch because you don't have to count. You just pick an area that you want to stitch and use that color and stitch it. She is a big mama llama. The last time that I work on her, I finished her face, her neck, and part of her hair. So, I mean, she is big, and I need to start doing the background because it's a lot of stitches there. So, I gotta do 1,500 stitches. Maybe I will tackle those 1,500 stitches in background, because if I leave all this background to the end, I will not do with the background. I mean, it's fine. I could not do the background, just do her. But she pops in that navy blue background. So, yeah, I need to do it. I can't wait. Oh, my God. I love this piece so much. So, yeah, 1,500 stitches is my goal. She has already... Let me... She has 1,651 stitches already on her. You see that this is one that I want to enter and mark SP, so it could tells me the percentage, because this is a full coverage. But I cannot add this to Pattern Keeper. But I could throw pictures and scan it. I could scan it with my iPad for Mark SP, and it's just I haven't given the time of the day to learn the program. But I am going to do that next year. So that was my butterfly girl. She is an 11 count stamp Ada, and I start her on 4/10/20. Okay, the next one is was number 34. Number 37, number 8 is my Cleopatra. The other ones are in my new start box. So I want to start. I don't know if I'm gonna do. I'm debating to see if I want to do whip cow again this next year. We'll see. Oh, I don't have that here. I don't have the hold on. Okay, so this is where I'm starting on for my Cleopatra. So she has, that's not right. It says that she has 62 stitches done. That's not 62 stitches right there. Hold on. Oh my God, I thought I did this correctly. Whew. I thought I had this correctly. Cleopatra, she has 675 stitches. I know because I know there was no 62 stitches there. She has completed stitches 675 stitches. So that's in that right there, her belly part. And the goal for this one is 1,500 stitches on her. She was started in 2024. She was started in 2024. Oh, I forgot this paper on her. She was started in 2024. Yeah, I only worked one day on her, and that day I did 675 stitches. So yeah, she was started in 2024. Oh my God. So yeah, and she is in a 18 count Ada Cole by B Stitch Me Cold Toast. Okay, that's that. And I forgot this paper out of my 34, so let me put it back. Let me put the paper back. Yeah, I have multiple ways of too much papers when I could do that digitally in just one program. So I'm eliminating a lot of those papers because there's no need for it. Okay, the next one. It is the key, which my goal is to finish. This one is almost finished. I'm sure that I could finish it in 2 sittings. It is a pattern that was gifted by Barbara Anna when the pandemic hit. It was a free pattern. She has 1,629 stitches. And my goal is to finish it. And I started her in 5/3/20 for Stitch Mania 2020 that I did. So she is almost done, guys. She is. All I gotta finish that skirt and do the flowers. And she is done. So, yeah. I gotta fill out these little stitches right here. But she is almost done. I could finish her. This right here, I'm going to beat it. The pattern doesn't call for beat it, but if I have an opportunity that I could bling it up, I do. So yeah, so that is the key to, the goal is to have it finished. And she could be finished. And she could be finished. Okay. This is another one that that one was slotted to finish in 2024. I didn't get to finish it, but it's going to be finished in 2025. And this one also that I'm going to show you now is almost done. I could finish it in two sittings. It's the Paris Rose. I already have all the Eiffel Tower done. What I'm working is on the rose. I started this on 5520 by Stitch Mania. I have done 1,626 stitches to it, and my goal is to finish it. And I'm using a 14 count Ada confetti by Picture This Plus, I think it is. No, by Fabric Flair, sorry. It's by Fabric Flair. So this is all I have. She could be finished. Oh my God, I keep my needles there. She could be finished. So my goal is to finish. She's been touched 3 times in 2024. So she had a lot of love in 2024. One of the few. Oh my God, I left my Cleopatra out. And I'm doing it. I have a Paris bag that I created myself. I'm not fond of the plastic bag, but when they started making it, I made some. I think I had 2 or 3. Not my favorite. Not my. And mine is big because I did a dimension. Somebody else they keep quiz. You could keep cute snap in here. So I bend it because I don't. Okay, so that was my Paris with Rose. And let me put my Cleopatra pattern in here, which was 37. Okay, the next one is, hold on. Okay, sorry. The next one that I want to work on, it is a cross stitch thing. This was free. It was somewhere on the internet. I started it on 5/9/2020 for Stitch Mania 2020. I'm using a 14 count carob Aida by Picture This Plus. This is mine. This is all I have. She's been touched in 2024 only one time. She was touched only one time in 2024. I think it's like this. Yeah, like this. It's stitched. It was touched once in 2024. It has 1,623 stitches. My goal is to finish it. I don't think it will be finished in the two things, but we'll see. We aiming for a finish, guys. We aiming for a finish. It could be done if I work on it on a weekend on it. They only work exclusive to that, because that's how I plan to do. Is just, well, depends. It will be the focus, the width, the focus piece, and new stars will be 30 minutes. We'll see. Okay, so that was that. The other one that I want to put some stitches in it. It is Romantic Stitches by Passiano Ricano. Romantic Stitches by Passiano Ricano. Love, love, love this girl. I'm not planning to do the border. I just want to do her. I am doing, oh my God, I'm forgetting to put the stuff in the bag. Okay, so it's the Romantic Stitches by Passiano Ricano. I love her. I'm doing her on a 14 count Ada that I hand stitch. I mean, a hand dye. I started her on 5/12/2020. I have not touched her in 2024. And I think she has not been touched since 2020, to be honest. This is all I have. I'm still working on that hair. She has a lot of hair. I'm working on that hair. And it has so much gray. I really don't understand it. I mean, when you see it over here, you could see it. Maybe when the whole hair is done, I don't know. I really don't know. So that is my romantic stitcher there. I want to put, oh, she is in Pattern Keeper. My goal, she has 326 stitches done. And the covering, I didn't write though. I should think about that. Covering percent is she is at 1.8%. So my goal is to take it to 3%. I gotta start writing down the percentage. So I could know. So she's starting at 1.8%. And my goal is to take it to 3%. Another one that I have, as you should know by now, I love Paris, everything Paris. So I do have a lot of Paris patterns. So this is Afternoon in Paris by Country Cottage Needlework. That's a copy, working copy. I started this one on 5/15/20 for Stitch Mania 2020. I'm doing it on 18 count sterling by Picture This Plus. I don't have a previous stitch. I will get those later. But this is a half. My goal is to finish the tree and do the blue house. So finish the tree, right? And then move to the blue house. So that is my goal for this one. Tree is almost done. So all I need is finish the leaves here and then do these leaves over here and then move to the house. So I think it's doable. That's another one that I love and I can't wait to have it framed somewhere. I still love all my pieces, but I want to start seeing finishes. I still want to do all the starts, but I still want to do finishes. So hopefully working quarterly will help me to complete some of them. We'll see. The next one. The next one is my Frida Kahlo by Barbara Anna. I'm not doing this part, so I'm not doing the rays and that. I'm doing her. And I started her on 5/24/20 Stitch Mania 2020, and this is a 14 count coffee tea dye that I did. It is dark because I coffee tea like a dark thing, and then I did a little reds in it. So anyway, so that is that. My goal is to finish her face. So is to finish her face. So I already have her forehead. I already have her eyes. So it's just to finish her face. And that is the goal. Simple. Finish her face. And that is my Frida Kahlo. Oh, she has 290 stitches done. That is 55. Oh, gotta turn because, but I didn't want to take them out because then it gets a mess. Okay, the next one. I don't have stitches on that one either. Oh yeah, I do have the percentage right here, right next to it. I just saw it. I just didn't write it in the paper. Okay, the next one that I want to do is this one of Beauty in Color. I love this piece too. It's a stamp kit. I haven't worked on it on 2024. I did work on it on 2023. I think that's why I started it on 2023. No, I started her on 7/11/21. But I did work on it after that. I don't remember exactly when. So this is what I have. So I have partial of her face done. I still got to do this part of the face and the eyes and all that. And then I got to finish the bandana here. So I don't know how many stitches I have. I got to look for that. And my goal is 1,200 stitches on her. Stitches on her. She hasn't been touched. I think she was touched in 2022. I don't think I touched her in 2023 either. Okay, so 55, 62. Okay, the next one is a cross stitch quote by Cloud's Factory. Love that. I am doing it on a 14 count opal cotton candy. I dyed it and I gave it the name cotton candy. I bought the fabric opal, those little rolls, and then I did it like cotton candy because that's how I wanted it, and that's how I'm naming it. I'm using Beach Stitch Me silk for it. So these are the silks that I'm using for this thing. My goal with this one is this in Pattern Keeper. Hold on, because he said that all I have was 7 stitches. That's not right. Oh my god, I thought I did this correctly. 71 stitches, and she is at 2.19%. It's 2.19%. And my goal for this one is to take it to 5%. But she's at 2%, so 3% more. So take it up to 5%. So that is my goal on that one. Oh, I didn't show you what I have. And this is all I have. And I don't know. It says that I'm at 2% with this thing, only this thing on. That's what Pattern Keeper's saying. And that's the fabric that I did. It didn't look like cotton candy. So that is that. So that is my... Okay, so the next one. This is gonna kill my back. Okay, the next one is gonna be a restart. It is my Mirabilia Princess Ileana. I started her already on, I don't even have the fabric here. I think I removed the fabric because she's going to be a new start. She's going to be a new start. So it doesn't matter how many stitches I had in the other one because she's going to be changed. She's going to be a restart. And I already removed the fabric. So this is the fabric that we're going to do it on. She is beautiful in this fabric. I have a picture of how it will look when it's done. So that's how it will look when it's done. So my goal is, I think, 1,000 stitches, because she's a restart, 1,000 stitches. So that is my goal for that. And I am scared to do it on this fabric because I'm scared. I don't know exactly the placement, but I am going to start it in the middle and aim for the best. Well, she's supposed to be floating, right? She's not touching the floor. She's floating. So it will be fine. But I am scared that I mess it up. I cannot grade this fabric because it's a printed fabric, and I'm scared that I mess it up. And that fabric was not cheap. So I'm not going to take the risk of grading it. So I'm just going to start it in the center and wait and pray for the best. Okay, the next one. Another Paris piece. It is Jardin Privé. It's called I for Quaker. Love this piece. It has not been touched in 2024. I started it on 1/20/23 when I did my 55 by 55 challenge. And I don't have how many stitches are in it. I'm using a 18 count opal by Be Stitch Me, costs more. And I'm using a silk called Twinkle by Be Stitch Me. And this is all I have. I don't know which way it's supposed to go. I think it's, yeah, this way. So it's this way. So that's all I have. The beginning of this motif right here. And the goal is 1,200 stitches. So most likely finish that motif. So that is that one. I can't wait to touch this again. Like I say, from all my pieces. But I do like all my pieces. It's just that I have way too many stars, and I cannot get to all of them as much as I want to. But it's okay. That's the way I like it, and that's how I do it. That's how I like to have all these pieces, all these stars, and that's how I'm gonna continue doing it. Okay, the next one. I'm gonna have to move this one over here because it's breaking my back. Okay, the next one is another printed kit. My bags. I'm not showing the back. Well, those are plastics. Well, those plastics are either for. I started getting them in Amazon, and then I find them at Temu for better price and more quantity for the same price that I was paying in Amazon. So, and then these are the ones that whenever I had time, I could do. Okay, this is a printed kit by Ali. I love my Ali printed kits. You guys know that. So that is that. This is one that I love. And this is a companion of this one because this is back view 2. I haven't found the back view 1 yet. I have not touched that in 2024. I started her on 2/19/23 for my 55. It's a 14 count printed kit. And this is all I have. It's her hair. Excuse me. So my goal is 1,000 stitches. Finish that hair. She is not too big. That background is black. Excuse me, it's gonna kill me. But for her to pop, you have to do the background. So that's the goal. 1,000 stitches on her. Move this. If I could move the remainder of the bags over here. Okay, so that was my number 81. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, the next one is the baker's wife. She was touched in 2024. That's when I started her, I think. No, I started her on 10/12/2023 by the 55 by 55. I am doing it in an 18 count Ada. I don't know the name of this fabric. I don't seem to have. Oh no, that's the fabric that came in the pattern. So it's a 18 count right here. And that's all I have. I don't have a count here or how many stitches I have there. I gotta look it up. And I don't know why it's not in my... I think this is in my app. Hold on. What is it called? The baker's wife. Yeah, it is here. So I don't know why I don't have it there. It has 215 stitches. And my goal is 1,000 stitches for this one. That's that one. The next one is the companion. The Duchess of Rowan. And I'm using the same fabric, 18 count. And, oh my God. This one I don't have in my... Rocky. No, I don't have this one in my app. So I mean I have not touched this one in 2024. Because whatever I touch in 2024 is in my app. So I don't have a stitch in this one. And this is all I have. I could easily count how many stitches are there. I'll do it later, not right now. So my goal in this one is 1,000 stitches. The next one is my Puerto Rico girl. I haven't touched this since 2023 that I took it to Puerto Rico with me. I am doing it in a 14 count silver white. I start her for my 55, but she went to Puerto Rico with me. And I have her colors here. DNC. This is the pattern. I got this pattern on Etsy. And she was touched in 2024. She was not touched. And this is what I have. Which way goes this? This is what I have. My goal for her is 1,500 stitches. I can't wait to have her done. My next one is this one I started it on 2024 New Year's Star, so it only was touched one day. It is Do Not Feed the Plant by English Side Imaginarium. I love this thing. I'm using a 16 count Ada Opal by Beach Stitch Me. It's called Garden Party. That fabric was made for this pattern. So when I bought everything for Beach Stitch Me. I bought the pattern, I bought the fabric, and I bought the silk. It was a package. So I got everything from Beach Stitch Me as a package. And this is all I have. And that is the center. So that is this flower, right? This part right here. That right there. That's all I have. So she has 291 stitches already. And my goal is 1,200 stitches. 1,200 stitches. I love this fabric. It's so pretty. So that is that. So don't feed the plant. So the goal is 1,200 stitches on this one. And this one, and then I'm gonna grab the reminder from the back of me because it will break my back. It is by Pontini Pontini. I will not buy craft supplies and all the lies I tell myself. This one I started it on. It doesn't have the little, I don't have a little thing. When did I start this? That's weird because all my whips has a little card. But let me see. I started it on 1/1/24, so that was my second New Year's start, and I haven't touched it. Oh yes, I touched it. I took it to my retreat also in April, and this is what I have. So it is halfway there. I gotta finish this icon right here, which is the needles, and I gotta do the cushion. So I gotta do that. So my goal is to finish this icon and add this one, and then add craft supplies. Craft supplies. If I could start some of the icons, I will, but I gotta finish these two icons and then do craft supplies. And that is a touch of pink by Wilchit that I purchased at 123. Okay, so let me go change. It's getting cold. So let me add this one here, and then grab this one here. And I'm gonna put this because it's getting cold here. So bear with me 1 second. Okay, we're almost done with that, with the 35s, and then I'm gonna show you the focus pieces, and then I'm gonna show you the possible new stars that I want to add to my bin. So the next one is, and I'm gonna put it in the back because it's gonna be a mess, is my Spring Queen. I touched her in 2024. I touched her 2 days in January. Oh, because she was I worked her because she was on my bingo, whip go. So all I did was her face. That's all I have. So I have 289 stitches, and my goal is to finish the face and her hair. That is the goal for this one. for my spring queen. Okay, the next one, oh, I put my list paper in here. These things are not easy to do, guys. This width parades and this thing, they're not easy to do. Okay, the next one is my Northern Expression needlework. I haven't touched this since I started it. Oh, I touched it in January. That's when I started it, January 1. I'm doing it in a 14 count Ada black. When I started this, it was very hard for me to do diagonally. But as I learned how to do diagonally for the head, watching a tutorial from Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter. When I touch this again, it won't be that hard. So I will be able to pluck on this thing. She only has 80 stitches because, like I said, the first time I was struggling. And because I had to start on the left instead of the right, it's giving me a little hard time too, but that's all I have, 80 stitches. My goal is to put it at 3%. Right now, she is at 0.37%. 0.37%, not even 1%, guys. So my goal is to do it 3%. Again, now when I touch it again, I already know how to do diagonally, so it won't be as hard as it was the first time because I had never worked diagonally. So yeah, so that is my twisted. Oh, and I'm not doing those colors. I'm doing different shades of pink and a variegated pink. So that's the variegated that I'm using, and then I have different shades of pink. That's how I'm doing mine. And I'm doing the cross stitch one. There's another one that is specialty stitches. I am doing the cross stitch version. Oh my God. Okay, the next one. We're almost done with the whips. So the next one is Stitch Rovia PhD. I started this on 122.24. We're using a 14 count Ada that I got from AliExpress in the houses kit, but I changed the fabric. So I have a whole bunch of this yellow fabric, which I'm gonna hand dye because I really don't like the yellow. But for this one, I picked it. So it's PhD. That's my starting point. 114. My goal is 1,200 stitches, and this is it. So that is my PhD. The next one, oh, I don't have it here. Oh, I keep forgetting to bring this stuff. Hold on, please. Might as well bring them all because I'm gonna need them all. So this is all my cube snaps. So let's see if they don't fall. Okay, because I'm gonna need them for the next one. So my next one is Lacapati. She's been loved. It's a Bella Filipina. She is gorgeous. I have touched her recently. She doesn't have a paper or when I touch her. She should, but I don't know. I don't see it here, so. But I know she's been touched a couple of times in 2024. Let's see. Nakapati. She's been touched 3 times in 2024. I started her in January 26, and then I touched her in January 27 and October 12. And this is what I have so far. So she has a lot. The first time I touched her, I did 1,500 stitches on her. No, 1,000 stitches, sorry. I did 1,000 stitches the first 2 times that I touched it in January. And then when I touched it in October, I put 274 stitches. So she have 1,274 stitches, and my goal is 1,200 stitches. I love it. She is so beautiful. So that's my goal. That's the starting point. Put it there. The next one is a pattern that I did myself. Is this one? I saw the art and I saw the thing in Facebook. I grabbed it and I changed the colors. I did the colors that I wanted. I called the cross stitch holder. I'm doing it in a 28 count Lugana called Crystal Ball by Old Crown Stitchery. I started her on 12/2/24. I'm using DNCs for her. Are the colors that I charted with. And this is what I have. The fabric is beautiful, but it's Lugana. It's giving me a hard time to work. So that's all I have. So that is, I'm working in the possibility, this word right here. So that's all I have. And my goal with this one, so she has 308 stitches. And my goal for her is 1,200 stitches. Because it's words, and words could be stitched faster, even though this is a 28 count Lugana. Lugana gives me a hard time. I cannot work with Lugana. So that's why I canceled that subscription, because I can work in Lugana. Lugana gives me the hardest time. So 1,200 stitches is my goal on that one. Okay, the next one. It's a Channel Christine pattern. Excuse the mess. I love this. I can't wait to work on this. I changed it. I'm using pink instead of white, because the fabric that I'm using, the white would not show. So I changed the colors. So I started this one on 2/8/24. I'm using a 14 count opal fabric that I hand dyed myself, and I named it Polka Dot. And that's all I have. It is, I think, part of the M right here. That's the center. That's where I started. That's what I'm doing. So I'm using 602 in this fabric, because white will not show in this fabric. So I am so that's the color that I'm using. So all the white is going to be 602. The rest stay the same. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bobbins, because the bobbin is, I'm going to try the flush with the bobbin to see. If not, I could do the bobbins in color, because they come in color too. These are the colors that I'm using for everything else. So I might do the bobbins in different colors. So these are the colors that I'm using. So it's not 602. I'm using this pink right here for the letters. These are silks from Be Stitch Me. So yeah, I'm using Primrose for the center. Then I have Pretty in Pink. Then I have Plum. Then I have Sugar Plum. Then I have the Bering Sea. And then I have Color and Cotton Serenade. I think I have. Yeah, I thought that was 602. But no, it's this color. Oh well, I don't know. And this was the 6th of the month for January 2024, except the Color and Cotton. But all this silk was from the month of January 24. So my goal for that one is 1,000 stitches. Oh, okay. I lost the magnet. Hold on, guys. Oh, right here. Because I gotta be careful with the magnets and my dog. But it's there. Okay, so that was Excuse the Mess by Shannon Christine. And my goal is $1,000. $1,000, I wish. 1,000 stitches. This one, I'm aiming for a finish. It is called Stabby. Staff fabric, not people. Love that. I'm using a 14 count Aida opal that I hand dyed myself. This one was touched in 2024. That's when I started it, on February 19, 2024. The fabric that I hand dyed is called Love Letters. It's this beautiful pink. And this is what I have, which is part of this right here and the S. And my goal is to finish it in the first quarter or in 2025. We'll see how much I get done, and then I could have a section like I did for 2024. I had all the patterns that I thought that I could finish. If I would have worked on them, I would have finished, but I didn't, and it's fine. So once the quarter is finished, if I could see that I could finish it, I will keep it in a separate pile for possible finish. When I have extra time to stitch, I could grab those. Okay, the next one is another one that is a possible finish. It is almost finished, guys. It is almost finished. It is a Cherry Hill Stitchery. All I have is the pattern, but it's a free pattern. You could go to her Facebook and grab it. It's I'd Rather Be Stitching. It is almost finished. I have 368 stitches on it. I started it on March 10, 2024. Yeah. So she has 368 stitches, and my goal is to finish it because it is almost finished. All the words are stitched already. All I gotta do is the flowers, the borders. That's it. finish this flower right here, the 2 leaves, which is these 2 leaves, and then all I gotta do is the borders. So that is one. This is a fabric that I hand dye myself. I like to buy this opal from Hobby Lobby and Joanne and Michael, those little rolls of opal, and hand dye them because I love opal fabric. So that's my goal to finish, and it's gonna be a little pillow like that, like a little roll of pillow. That's what I want to do with it. So 368 stitches and 1,000 stitches goal. I mean finishing, a finished goal. Okay, the next one, we got 3 more of the 35, and then I'm going to show you the focus pieces. This is another one that I want to finish. I think it's this one. There's 2 patterns here, but I think it's this one. I never finish anything, follow through. Yeah, this is follow through. This is called plan ahead. Both of them I started, I think. So this one I never finished anything. That's the one, and my goal is to finish it. I started it on 3/18/24. I'm using a 14 count Ada that I hand dyed myself. It's called Love Letter, and this is what I have. So that is 383 stitches right there. My goal is to finish it. So we'll see how far can we get. Okay, so that is that. Then did I skip one? Oh, this is out of order. And the next one is a stitcher graphic. That was a pattern that I purchased for the World Cross Stitch Day on 2021 by Fat Quarter Shop. So I got that. I am doing it in a 14 count white Ada, 16 count white Ada, and I'm using Cosmo thread. It was a kit that I bought from Fat Quarter Shop. And in the back of this, there's another chart that I need to do. Okay, my goal, I have 170 stitches on this one. My goal is 1,000. And this is all I have. There's a lot of words on this thing, so this is what I have. Hoop. So my goal is 1,000 stitches. I can't wait. I feel like I want to start this already, but I want to work on some Christmas, so I'm not. But I really want to start this already. Oh, I forgot one. Follow through. I got so many good patterns that I want to do them all, but then I want to do seasonal too. So hard, so hard. Okay, my next one is my Madame Chantilly Spring Tier Tray. I started this on May 17, 2024 for Stitch Mania 2024. I'm doing it in an 18 count vintage gray by Hobby Lobby. This is where I'm doing all my tier trays on. And this is all I have. So my goal on this one is, I have 108 stitches here. My goal is 1,000 stitches. So that is my spring tray for Madame Chantilly. So those are the 35 whips that I am going to work on those three in that first quarter. The next one, I'm gonna have 7 pieces that I'm gonna be my there you go. I found it. It was between my whips. This gonna be 7 focus pieces, and the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna pull one of those focus pieces and work that piece that week, or that every 2 weeks. However I'm gonna work. I'm trying to work weekly. It's easier. It's better. But we'll see. So the first one that I have is My Lady of the Flag. My Lady of the Flag. I started this on 1/1/19 for my New Year's star. I don't think this has been touched in a couple of years. It has not been touched in 2024. I don't think it has been touched in 2023. I think I touched it in 2021 and 2022. But other than that, I don't have nothing else. And my goal for this one is no specific goal. It's just I'm going to have to give it a number, just because the way I'm going to put it in Notion, I need a number. So I think I'm going to give it 1,000 stitches to all of them, just because I have to give a number for the table that I did. The same thing, those that I finished, I'm gonna put a stitch number. I have to. I didn't thought about that, but the goal is to finish. But I'm gonna give it like a 1,500 goal to see if I could finish it. So anyway, for the Lady of the Flag, this is all I have. I am beading as I'm going. So that's all I have. This is beads right here. I need to bead this star right here and that. So this is the flag. That's all I have done since 2019. I love this piece too. Someday it will be in my wall. I don't know when, but it will be someday. So that's one of my focus pieces. The next one, let me put this back. The next one is my Gypsy Queen. She always been my focus piece since I started her. She was a restart also. So that's my Gypsy Queen. I originally started her on 3/10/20, but I restart her on January 14. No, restarted her on February 14 of 24. That's when I changed I bought the original. I was doing her as a kid. I changed it the original and that. So again, I am gonna give it 1,000 stitches goal. But my goal is to finish, to work as much as I can on them in those 3 months. So if I pull, that's 4, 8. That's 12 weeks. And I have 7. We'll see. If I pull one a week, we'll see how much I could give it. But I think that's the better way to focus on them. Just focus on one at a time. Now I won't be able to do it all at the same time. So I will pick one a week and work on it as much as I can and put as much stitches as I can. So that's the start of it. Again, I'm going to bead as I'm going. What I'm working here is her head, her hair. That's it. So that is my Gypsy Queen. Another one that I want to focus on. I don't have my... I think I have everything and I don't. The next one is my Sleeping Beauty. I do have the original. This is the original. It's out of print. I pay good money for it. But I'm doing a printer kit. Yep, I am doing a printer kit. But I bought the original. I started this one on 8/2/21. The printer kit, I started on 21. And this is all I have. Oh, what is this one? Oh, 29. So that's all I have right there. So my goal is 1,000 stitches, maybe, as much as I can. But the minimum is 1,000 stitches just for my table. It will be for keeping track purpose. I'm gonna put 1,000 stitches, but it's to work as much as I can. So minimum 1,000 stitches for my Notion keeping track records, and then but if I could do more than that, is touch it as much as I can, right? So that's my Sleeping Beauty. Once I finish that printed, then I will sell that pattern because I gotta get my money back of that pattern. I pay way too much than what I'm supposed to pay. Hold on, I'm missing 2 of my things. Sorry for all the interruption, but I thought I had everything with me. Okay, so that was my Sleeping Queen. Another of my focus one. The next one is my Paris mandala. My what is this called? Chatterline. I started this for my birthday in 2023, and I have touched it ever since. All I have is this. See, I'm gonna change all this blue to pink. So I'm gonna make some color changes. Probably, I don't know, because I already bought some of those fancy flowers. I don't know, but I want to put some pink in it. So this is all I have done is like 12 stitches. You see, but I got most of the dinky dyes and water lilies. So I don't think I'm going to make no change because I spend money on these fancy flowers. So, yeah. And then I have all the GNCs also. I think I'm going to keep it. I mean, they have some pink in it. I think I'm going to keep it as is. I wanted to change it, but I'm going to keep, because I already invested in all the stuff. I mean, I'm still missing some flaws, but I invested. I mean, and this is not cheap. So I think I'm going to keep it. I wanted to change colors, but already looking at all the fancy flaws that I spend money on, I think I'm going to keep it as is. So that is my shadow line. And I haven't touched it since I started it on 2023. It was my birthday piece. I started it before I went to Puerto Rico. So I have it in my big scroll roll. And that's all I have. That's all the stitches I have right there. 12 stitches, guys. That's it. That's all I have. I have this big scroll roll, which I got to get 2 more for my foregon and my Paris one. I don't remember where I bought that. So that is my chatter line, one of my things. And my goal for this one is touch it every 24. So every day of my, every 24. My birthday was October 24. So every month on the 24, I would stitch on it, like my birthday stitch. So that's my goal for that one. So this one will be touched every month on the 24th. Because these focus pieces, they're going to be my focus pieces for the year, not quarterly. Maybe one or two could change, but most of them are going to be my 2025 focus pieces. They might not change through the year. Every quarter, I don't think they will change. Okay, the other one, I don't have it here, but it's a restart. I'm not going to get up again to look for it. It's the Paris Elegance, the one that I bought, that I explained in the video before my last view, floss 2, that I bought the incorrect size of the chart. So that's another one. That's going to be another one of my focus pieces. The other piece is, of course, my foregone. She will always be my focus piece until she is done. My foregone. Work as much as I can on it, and this is where I'm at so far. So I'm plugging around. I like this diagonal, and it's not hard. Don't be intimidated. If I could do it, you could do it. I get confused doing it line by line, so I do cross country within the diagonal. That's how my brain could get it, and that's how I do it. And I don't have too many part that drives me crazy. I get lost, so I don't keep too many part things, and then I work with it. I go cross country with the diagonal, so it's easier. But since I started diagonal, look how much I have. So far I am on this one. I'm gonna show you. Since I did the diagonal, I have advanced a lot. I'm hungry. Foregone. Oh, this is the one. Let me see. I don't know how to look for the PDF on Pattern Keeper. Yeah, anyway. So foregone, I have put so far 2,606 stitches. I am at 1.34% on it. So let's aim for 2025 to put it in a big, like maybe 20%. Who knows? That's wishful thinking. But yeah, I had done a lot in it since I changed it to diagonal. So I will pluck on it, still plucking on it. I gotta get, you see that all this fabric, that's why I want to get, I gotta get me a 30-inch, I think this is 30-inch. And I still have to fold the fabric on this one. So I'm gonna get 2 or more of these ones. I don't remember where I bought this. I don't know if it was Amazon. I gotta check my history so I could get 2 more. And I could use this in my lorry because I have the attachment. But I want like a floor thing that I could put it. We'll see. I'm looking at a few of them. So yeah, so that is my foregone. And the last but not least, it is my friend thing, and this one is going to be worked back every Monday like I was doing it. Every Monday I am going to work on it. My friend is very advanced and I'm still very behind. So that one I have it in my thing. So this is where I'm at on this one. So I hope that I could do a lot more on it this year coming up, because yeah, it's gonna be work every Monday like we had agreed to. She's still working on, she had never stopped working on hers, but I did. So that is all my focus pieces for 2025. The other section that I have in the bottom is possible finish. For the first quarter, I have monthly houses, monthly bitty bowls, and monthly roll. But after like the second and third and fourth quarters, whatever I see that I could finish, it will go in that section. So right now I'm aiming on those things. But let's say in April, I could finish. I didn't finish Stabby and I didn't finish the key, but I'm this close to finish it. So then in the next quarter, it will be in the possible finish. And then I will make an effort to finish it. So that is all the whips that I'm planning to work on the first quarter of 2025. So now let me share with you, let me close this because I'm gonna stitch later. I mean, it's 6 o'clock. Let's see how far I could go with this. So I could stitch to 9. So I wanna add this pile of patterns to my little box, so when I pull, I have the chance. I haven't kit them yet. I am gonna kit them. I have plenty of fabric to kit them, so I am gonna kit them, and then I'm gonna add them to the box. So that's why I pulled them, so I could kit them and I could add them, and it could be ready to be pulled. So the first one is this one by Lucy Beam. I will cut you. Snip, snip, snip. I love this. I don't think this will take so long to do. So this is one that I want to finish. I got some Halloweens that I want to finish and do it as a flat fall like that. That's a serious. Then I got this one. This was Pattern of the Month by Stony Creek. This was from 2017. July 2017. It was supposed to be this right here, but I don't have them all. I don't think I had them all. I had this one. I think I had that one. I got this one. I don't have them all. I want to do little pillows, flat fall, or little ornaments. I'm not sure how I will finish them, but I want to get them started. This is another one. This was another one that it was a Black of the Month. This was on 2019. I don't have them all either. You still could get them. I still could get them in Stony Creek. I think you pay $3 for them. And then we got this one. This was another different one. This was 2020. I don't think I had them all. I don't think so. I don't know. So that's at those. Then I have this little doggy that I want to start. Then I had this one, Project Quarantine. This was in 2020. Everybody did this when the pandemic hit. I still have not started it. I am going to do it and put 2020 somewhere because this was when the quarantine started. That's why it's called Project Quarantine. That, I want to do that. I'm going to start this one, or Judging Privet. I want to start this one, the farmhouse. Sunflower farm for my kitchen. Love it. Needleworker shop at Country Cottage Needlework. Let's Stay Home. I don't know which one is this one. Let me see which pattern is this. I bought this in a this stash. Because when I started stitching, yeah, Lizzie K was already retired. I mean, you still could get Lizzie K stuff in 1, 2, 3. I want to see which other patterns is. So there's 2 patterns there, but I don't know which. Oh, you get both. I didn't know. I bought it, never opened it. So you get both of those patterns. So you get this one and you get this one. So I don't know which one I will start first. Maybe this one that is easier, and then I start this one. My Coffee Quaker. Stitch or Die Pincushion by Herstream Sampery. And I still have a whole drawer full of patterns. This one, Home is Where Your Dogger Is. Everything that has to do with dog, I gotta have it. Here I will put the year, I will put here his initial, Rocky A, and Ace V for Ace Varga, and then put the 2 years they were born. Rocky was 2016, Ace was, I think, 2019. This one recently that I got at the, this one I got it at the, when I went to the retreat, and so it's this one. Then we got this Santa Collector. I do have buttons. I don't have those buttons, but I do have Christmas button that I could put there. This is one that I bought in a this stash. So it's this one. I want to get them all started. Then we got this one. Stitching is My Happy Hours. I have this one. I didn't know I have this one. You see, oh my God. Love that. The drum. I want to start this is the Christmas drum. I think I had the Valentine too. I don't think I would do it a drum. I think I would do it like this. Goodies by, this one I bought them in 2020 and I still have not stitched them. By Brenda Gervais. Another one. Another one. I want to do this one. And there's another ones that I want to do that I didn't pull, but I might add them through the year. My goal is to have everything started. We got this one for I want it for my office. These are freebies. The little Quaker Halloween. Then some of my Patreon charge. I want to start. This was from the Queen City retreat in 2023. I did not attend that retreat, but the pattern was gifted, so I grabbed it. I'm not gonna do the 2023 Queen City. I'm just gonna do Mirabilia and her. Can't wait to start her. Then I want to do this for my craft room upstairs. Those are freebies. Then this is a Tiny Modernist that I purchased, the Queen Bee. And then I also have the, I have 3. So I have the Queen Bee, which is, I think that's summer. I had the Christmas one. And then I have the Halloween one. This is one from a magazine that I want to start. This is so easy stitch, quick stitch. Then I want the no coffee, no force. So I could have it where my coffee bar is. This is one that I bought in a website in Spain. The bobbin website. This is a full coverage. I love it. I love it. Can't wait to start this. This is going to be start soon. I think I will start this one before the year ends. This is another one that I bought from that website, the bobbin. When I follow the Spain ladies, they was working on those. So this is one that I wanted to. A gypsy carriage, because I'm a gypsy at heart. This is something, I even had I created the thing, and I had the bag for it too. From Twilight, my favorite quote from Twilight. Yes, I'm still a Twilight diehard. This is another one this is a stitchy room from one of the stitchy shelf. So this is one of the rooms, so I'm going to do this. This is a quick stitch. Yeah, this is a quick stitch, so I'm going to do this one too. I do have the whole thing. I will never finish that. Okay, these are the recent purchase that I did. So I want to start that one. And I'm going to start the winter one. Then from the Cricut collection, I want to do them. I want to start them all. Those are the ones that I got on a Big Distash on Facebook. I don't have all the months. I still gotta get some months, but it's okay. I'll get them. The lady never contacted me for the rest, but it's fine. I got all the seasons. I just need a few months. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I want to do that for my office. This was in the freebie table in the retreat when I went in April, so I like it. It says nobody has ever measured, not even the poets, how much the heart can hold. Love that. This is another one. I think this was a freebie in that table also, because I would not have purchased this, but it was in that freebie table, so I grabbed it. I don't think this was also in that table, so I wanna start this. Then this one I bought it on the retreat, so I want to start. This is beautiful, and I'm gonna change the colors. I don't know. I'm torn. I like those colors because it's very wintry. But I don't have nothing blue in my house, so I think I will change it to a pink and gray kind of thing. Because those are the colors I have in my house, so it will still be beautiful. Yeah, I'm changing the colors. Then this one. And what's the other one? The one that I gotta look for it because I want to start that one. The one that is it's curse. So I want to start this one. And of course, this lion. I gotta dye the fabric though. And I gotta find a frame like this. But in silver, not in gold. So that's gonna all painted silver if I find the gold painted silver or white. Then I want to work a few of this book. And this one, I gotta dye the fabric like that. And the 2023 Nutcracker, and I gotta purchase the 2024. It came out like a month ago. I haven't purchased yet. By Shannon Christine. She's gonna do them yearly now. So I got 2023, so I wanna get 2024. So I could start it in Christmas. This one, I'm not doing the alphabet, just this and the border. I'm not an alphabet person. I need to start some of these trees. And this one is just this today and this hello, and then you frame it, and then you use a white eraser and you write messages for you, like today, what I need to do today. So I thought that was cute. That was Patreon. I'm not Patreon with her no more. And then we got this one. This is a Shabby Halloween tier tray. Then we got more trees that I want to do. Definitely not in that green fabric. And definitely the Santa will be the colors that I use. Then we got the Holiday Quaker. I do have the Halloween Quaker also. I think I started it, didn't I? No, I didn't get to start it. Then we got winter. Oh, I got 2 winter. You see? Look at that. 2 winters. It's okay. Then we got Barbara Anna. We're almost done. Then we got this Liberty Declaration. This is huge. Oh, excuse me, I'm starving. It is done 243 by 315. It was stitched in 36 counts. So I need to do this on a 18 count. So it could be the same. So I need to get a 18 count and coffee dyed it and do it. Then we got this one, the Scarlet House. I would not put her name. Or maybe I put my name and the year I was born. This one. This has been sitting in my stash for so long. I need to get them started. I am a process teacher. I enjoy the process. I want to see finish, but I enjoy the process. I have for the needle minder. This one I seen it. People had done only 1 row or 2 rows. So I think I'm aiming for 1 row of the houses. I don't think I want to do all of them. We'll see once I start it how I feel. We're going to do Queen Anne. That was I don't see that one. I gotta look for it because I definitely need to start that. Let me see, because it's supposed to be here. Oh, this is. Oh, right here. I already have it. It's in already kitted, so it's in the box already. So okay. So. This is another one that are new ones that I got that I wanna start. Then my Raggedy Ann and Andy. I do have another kit. I don't know where it's at. This is so much confetti heavy and so much blending. I'm so intimidated with this. Paul Dina, she finished it and it's beautiful. So I need to do it. I don't think it would be that bad with the blendings. It's a lot of there's a lot of blendings, plus there is a lot of just right here backstage. Oh, this is another one that I'm gonna do, but again, my houses will change colors. It will be pastel colors, pastel Christmas. That's me, pastel Christmas. Or pet all the dogs. This is a big one too. This one. This one. And last but not least, it was this one. I think this was a Patreon when I did Patreon for a couple of months for her. Hello, Liz Matthew. So this was a Patreon one, which I want to try those floss that she did it with. I don't know what is it called. Let me see. Actually, no, that's DNC. I think that was just for the picture. Yeah, it was just for the picture because it is done with DNC. So that is all the possible stars that will come out in 2025. So like I said, I will add those. I gotta write it down in my little papers that I have with the numbers, and then I gotta give them the number. I gotta put the fabric, and then I had this list with the numbers. So give it a number in the thing, so when I pull it, I could know where exactly it is. So I'm gonna do that before the new year and add them here. So there's 200 and something here. I don't know exactly how many are here. Yeah, because I see 201 here. I think there's 240. I'll tell you right now. Ay. Yeah, there's 208. This is the list, so I have them here. So when I add to my thing, I just write it here. So there's 208 in here. And I will add maybe, I don't know how many are there. My goal is to have, I'm gonna show you, 300. That's my goal, to have 300 whips. More, no, that's 300 new star, and I already have 142. So 300, that will be 400, almost 500 whips, guys. Can you believe that? Can you handle that? I could. I don't have space for all of them, but I could handle that. So I'm just gonna stand here. So that is all I have for you guys for my 2025 plans. I am gonna try that first quarter thing to see how it goes, if I like it. If not, I just go back to drawing from the bucket, and whatever comes out. But I want to give it a try of the beginning for the first quarter to see how I like that, because I think that will be a good way for me to make sure that I touch every single of my whip next year, doing it by quarter, because whatever I do in the beginning of the first quarter, I will not touch again until next year. That's the downfall, though. Once they touch at the beginning of the year, they will not be touched again. And I don't know how I feel about that. But then again, I want to make sure that I touch every single of my whips next year. put a few stitches on all of them. So that's what I have right now. That's what I have for you today. I am going to do a Notion video over the weekend, next weekend. Today's Sunday. Probably next weekend after my floss tube, I might do that. Well, I record it during the week and I'll put it up next week. So, but I will gonna show you how Notion works in case that's something you want to try. And then I will find out, I think I still have the video where I saw that tutorial for the person that I bought the template, so then I could grab that link and put it in the description in case you want to purchase. Again, I'm not affiliated with none of them, ni Notion or the lady that did the thing. It's just a good thing for stitching. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye now.